Hey guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and trying out the entire Kylie Cosmetics 2018 holiday collection. So I have the entire collection here and also in here. So there's a bunch of products and I actually think I'm going to do 2 videos on this. So this is the first one. So I'm just going to create a makeup look using some of these products and try them out for you guys and swatch some stuff. We have a bunch of products to get through, so let's get started. Okay, so the package always comes with like a cute little Kylie card, and I have to say that this packaging is so pretty. I already have on my eyebrows, foundation, and concealer, but I did not set it yet because, in case you guys didn't know, in this collection, Kylie actually came out with a pressed powder, like a perfecting powder. So I'm just going to actually set my makeup with that. I'm just going to review these products as I go, otherwise this video will be way too long. This year Kylie came out with a blush, a perfecting powder, and a pressed highlighter, like her highlighters. So they look like this, and the packaging is adorable. They have these cute sparkly glitter snowflakes on the front, and it's all like a baby blue and white, so it's super pretty, and I really love this packaging this year. It's probably my favorite packaging that she's done so far. So this is the powder. It's in a plastic, a mirror, so that's really nice. She of course has little drips in the powder. Just did put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And it is kind of translucent, but I don't know if that's just because I have a lighter skin tone. Now I'm just going to set my makeup with this. Yeah, I definitely think that this is a translucent powder because there's not really a lot of pigmentation, but it's definitely setting my makeup really nicely. So I really like this powder. It's really like leaves a nice smooth finish. I would say it is definitely more on the translucent side, which is really great. I just applied some bronzer, and now I'm going to go into the blush from the collection, which is in the shade Winter Kissed, and it looks like such a pretty shade, and it's just a matte light pink. And I'm not going to swatch this because I feel like it could look different on everyone's skin tone, but I definitely think that this is such a pretty shade for a blush. And this is actually my first time trying one of Kylie's blushes, so I actually really like it. Now I have the pressed highlighter in the shade Snow Angel. I'm just going to swatch for now because I don't know if I'm going to use this one yet, because there's actually a couple of highlighters in this collection. So this is what the highlighter looks like, and there's a mirror in this one as well. But this is super creamy. This is it on my finger, just straight out of the packaging. It's a shade on the back of my hand. So it's such a pretty color and very good pigmentation. So I definitely really like this one. And I love how she put mirrors in all of them, because I know if you have it on the go, that is super helpful for a lot of people. Now I also am just going to open up the other 2 highlighters so that I can decide which one I want to use. Are 2 Ultra Snow, which are basically the loose powder highlights. And look at the packaging. I just think that it is so adorable. So this one is in the shade Let It Go, and this one is Merry Bright. So Merry Bright looks like this, and these come in these clear containers with a little snowflake on the top. And so when you open them up, I've never opened any of these products. Obviously, I just opened the boxes, but I haven't actually tested out any of these products yet. If you guys haven't seen my videos before, you guys know that I love these loose highlighters. So the difference between these 2 is that Let It Snow on my pointer finger and Merry Bright on my middle finger, and so I think that Let It Go is just a more gold highlight, whereas Merry Bright is a more silver pink rose gold highlight. I always love these highlighters, so I will actually probably use one of these today, and then maybe the pressed highlight in my next video, just because there are so many products and I really want to give you guys a full effect, and I can't do all of them on my face at once, so I really want to give you guys a full review so that you know if you're interested in buying these products, you know what you're going to get. I'm going to move on to the eyes. This collection, there's definitely a lot of products in this collection. So for this collection, Kylie came out with a pressed powder eyeshadow palette, and then 3 of these cream shadows. I'm going to start out by swatching these cream shadows. So the packaging they come with is just a baby blue with this cute little snowflake accent on the side. This is the little jar that they come in, has a little silver cap, and then it just says Kylie Jenner along the side. So this is the shade Snowflake. That's how it looks in the packaging. Creamy, which obviously they should be. This is the shade Snowflake, super pretty. And this is the shade Northern Lights, which is just this pink cream eyeshadow. This is super pigmented already. That's how it looks on the back of my hand. A pretty pink color right here. It has like a little bit of a gold glitter undertone to it. This is the shade Sleigh Bells, which is a gold cream eyeshadow. So that is the shade right there. So if you guys like cream shadows as a base or on their own, definitely check these out. I think you guys would really like them. This is the Chill Baby palette. So it just says Chill Baby in some silver lettering, and then has cute little snowflakes on the top, and then the names are on the back. And the inside just says Burr on it, so that's a super cute little detail. And the actual palette itself says Chill Baby in glitter lettering. It has a mirror, so that's super nice. And then this is the palette, and it's really convenient because when you're like me, you have to say the names out loud. The names are on the front of the package. So I think that this palette definitely has a nice variety of shimmers and mattes. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we'll get started with the eyes. So I'm just going to start out by going into this palette, and I'm using the shade Cuddle Season, which is a matte shade, and I'm just applying this all over my lids. And now I'm going to go into the shade Make Magic, which is right here. Just going to add this into my crease. Now I'm going into the shade Just Chill, applying this into my crease and bringing that out a little bit. Now I'm going into the shade Spirit, which is this dark brownish green. Just adding this to my outer corners. These eyeshadows blend really nicely. There's really no fallout so far, so that's really nice. I'm going to add a little bit of the shade Bundled Up, which is a matte burgundy. And I'm just adding that right over top. And then I'm going into the shade Hello Winter, which is the darkest shade in the palette, and it is also a matte color, but it's not quite black. It's more of a, I don't know, it has a more maybe slight purpley tone to it. It's definitely not a full-on black shade. I don't know how else to describe that. I'm going back into the shade Bundle Up, reapplying that to make sure we can kind of see that color a little bit more. Now I'm going to go into the shade Plum Pudding, which is a nice metallic-y shade right here. Using my finger, this is this shade right here. Look at how pigmented that is. This is such a creamy shade and so highly pigmented. Love this one. I'm just popping this right to the center of my lids here. I'm just going to go back into the shade Bundle Up and Hello Winter to blend out that edge. And then I'm going to also go into the shade Mrs. Claus because that looks like such a interesting shade. It's a really cool color. Kind of has a reflective effect. And I'm just popping this on the inner. And then I'm going in with the shade Jingle Baby, which is such a pretty color. And it's super pigmented as well. And I'm adding this to my inner corners and a little bit up onto my lids. Back in with a clean blending brush, and I'm just going into the shade Spirit, just reapplying this to my outer corners. Going to go into the shade Bundle Up and Hello Winter again, and I'm just re-adding this to my crease and trying to not really touch too much of that glitter that we have on our lids. Look at how pigmented that is on a brush. Normally you can't get that kind of pigmentation from a lot of colors that are shimmery. You have to usually use your finger, but I just tried it with a brush and it's super pigmented, just as pigmented as when I use my finger. Back into the shade Jingle Baby, and I'm going to use this as my highlight, my brow bone. For my lower lash line, I'm going into the shade Spirit, applying this right to my lower lash line. And then I'm adding a little bit of the shade Bundle Up towards the center of my lower lash line. So I applied my winged liner, but looking at this, I actually want to go into the shade Home Alone, which is a shimmery burgundy, and I'm just going to pop this right between where we applied Plum Pudding and Jingle Baby. I know a lot of people were actually not too happy with this palette in that they wanted a lot more cool tones, and that, you know, there's a bunch of shades in this palette that like could be in another palette. But I don't know, I feel like these shades are really still very different than a lot of palettes. Just like really great quality, and I feel like it still does fit winter themed very nicely. But even though it's not cool tones, I feel like right now these kind of warm burgundies are very in right now, and like that's what a lot of people want to wear. So I could definitely see why she made this palette the way she did, and I do think that just because of the pigmentation and quality of these shadows, it really makes this palette stand out from others. Now I'm just going to pop on a pair of lashes. Just applied some black liner to my waterline, and then I applied some mascara. Kylie came out with a bunch of lip products for this collection this year. She came out with an 8-piece mini set, which is the Baby It's Cold Outside, so super pretty glittery lettering. This is the 8-piece mini. It has snowflakes all over the packaging, and I feel like this would make such a cute little gift, or if you just kind of want a full range of colors. There's velvet liquid lipsticks, mattes, and metal liquid lipsticks, so you really do get a full range of shades and formulas in this little set here. So I'm going to try and do some swatches for you guys. So this is the shade Snowball. It is a metal liquid lipstick and super pretty. This is a velvet liquid lipstick in the shade No Peeking, and I do love the little blue drips. This is the shade Sweater Weather, which is a matte liquid lipstick. This is the shade Small Wonder, which is another velvet. This is the shade Naughty is the New Nice, which is a red metal liquid lipstick, and reds are always kind of the go-to for a lot of people for the holidays, so this color could definitely come in handy with this shade, which is another red lipstick. This is the shade December, which I think is like a perfect matte red lipstick, and it is super pigmented, which is really important for a red lipstick. And now we have another matte in the shade Under the Tree, which is a matte pink. We have the shade Hot Cocoa, which is another matte liquid lipstick, and it is the perfect plum shade for winter. So definitely think that this would be such a great range of lipsticks to get. I feel like this is such a great option if you're getting this as a gift, because you'd really be giving someone a full range of liquid lipsticks, or they would even make cute little stocking stuffers if you gave them individually. Next we have the other lip collection with 4 lipsticks in here, and I believe there's 2 mattes and 2 metals, and these are full-size lipsticks, and again, the packaging I just love. This is the shade Dream On. I'm just going to swatch them alongside my hand here, and it is a metal liquid lipstick, as you guys can see. If you even aren't so into the metal liquid lipsticks, you could definitely apply a matte or another lipstick that doesn't have a shine to it, and then apply some of these metals as kind of a highlight on the center of your lips, and that will look super pretty. And now we have another matte shade, which I already love, and it's in the shade Snow Way Bay. So that's what it looks like. Love that color. We have another metal in the shade Slay My Name, and it's a deeper plum shade again. It would actually look super nice over this shade right here as a highlight. That's a perfect combination. In the shade Better Not Pout, which is a very pretty burgundy lip color. And I think this would look super nice with a bunch of different eye colors that you would normally wear around the holiday. And then there are 4 lipsticks in this collection. These are, I think these are metallic, but they're so adorable. Look at it. They're like little ornaments. They're so cute. And they're white packaging rather than like the blue, which I think is really nice because it makes them pop out. And it has glitter snowflakes all over it, and then the name on top. There are 4 of these in this collection. So I'm starting out with the shade Cold as Ice, and this would make a really pretty topper shade. And this is what the packaging of the lipsticks looks like too, by the way. Just matte blue with Kylie Jenner written across the bottom. This is the shade Stay Cozy. It's so reflective if you actually look at the lipstick itself. Such a cool shade that I've never really seen in a lipstick before. I so did not line those swatches up, sorry guys. But this is the shade Burr, and it's a little bit more bronzy than the shade that we just swatched over here. This is the shade Snow Cute, which is the lightest, most neutral of the four, I think. These are the super glitter glosses, which the packaging on these is so nice. They have like this glitter gradient. First we have the shade Snow Sparkle, which is that shade right there. Would be super nice on its own, but I think that it would make such a pretty topper. And then we've got the shade Milk and Cookies, is right there. Another very, very pretty shade. And finally, we have the lip kit. And I love the packaging on this. It looks all like winter themed, and then blue little lipstick drips on the lips here. Super cute, and this is in the shade Kismis. The lip kit comes with a liquid lipstick and a lip liner. So this is a matte liquid lipstick. That's what it looks like. This is the lip kit. The thicker line is the liquid lipstick and the thinner line is the lip liner. Such a nice neutral shade. I'm using the shade Small Wonder. This is a velvet liquid lipstick, by the way. So this is the velvet, and then I actually think that I want to apply the shade Milk and Cookies, which is the super glitter gloss, right over top of this shade. And then for my highlighter, going into the loose powder highlight in the shade Merry Bright, which is that rosier highlight. And I recommend when you use these, use the cap, because there's a ton of product and these are super pigmented. Such a pretty highlighter. But this is the finished look. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell button when you subscribe. It's right next to it to turn on my post notifications so you're notified when I upload every single new video. I really love this collection, and I will leave a link to it down below in the description. Stay tuned for another video where I will be trying out more of these products on my face so you guys can really see them in action, even though I did swatch a bunch of them already. Yeah, if you guys got any of these products, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. You guys can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat at Victoria Costanz, and on Twitter at Vic Costanz. And I upload videos every week, so be sure to go check out my last video. And yeah, so I really like this collection, highly recommend. I definitely think that if you want a more full range of lipsticks, I recommend the 8 minis. I love these highlighters, and I will definitely be trying out more in the next video. And I also plan on trying out some of the cream shadows, so definitely stay tuned. And I think that these glitter glosses make such a nice topper over another lipstick shade. The eyeshadow palette is super pigmented, and I love the colors in it. And I think that you guys would probably love it too. So that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!